Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It's been such a joy connecting with all of you virtually over these last few weeks, even as we have missed being together in person. Beth Shalom does not feel as though it has closed its doors. Even though we have closed them physically, it really feels like we are together as a community in the Zoom room. And I just feel so uplifted and encouraged by all of that. And I encourage you to check out our new website, virtualbethshalom.org, which features all of the things that we're doing together as a community. I want to share a very brief Torah thought before Shabbat. The word Vayikra, which begins our parsha, has a small aleph. And there's two reasons that I came across this week that really spoke to me for why this aleph is smaller. The first is from the Baal HaTurim, who suggests that the aleph in Vayikra is smaller because of humility. Moshe wanted to demonstrate his humility in saying that God did not appear to him because he was deserving of it or because he merited it, but rather because of Vayikar. The word Vayikra without the aleph becomes Vayikar, and Moshe, Vayikar, which sort of means by happenstance or by chance. And Moshe wanted to communicate that he didn't earn the fact that God had communicated with him. It just happened because God wanted it to, because of Vayikar. And so too in this world right now, I feel so humbled, and I'm sure we all of humanity must feel very humbled by what has happened over the last few weeks with the spread of this disease. Really just an experience that has forced us all to put up our hands and to say, we are humble. This is beyond us. The second idea about why the aleph is small comes from Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, who suggests that the book of Shemot is a book of Exodus, is a book of open miracles, of God revealing God's self to the world through the splitting of the sea and through the 10 plagues. And the book of Vayikra is very different in the sense that it does not have the same openness of and openly revealed God. It's really a book of laws. But the small aleph indicates to us that really God is still in this book of Vayikra, just in more subtle, perhaps imperceptible ways. And there really are two ways of relating to God in this world. Sometimes God is openly revealed, like in those moments in Shemot, and sometimes God is revealed in sort of small aleph, Vayikra kinds of ways. And really, the moment that we live in right now feels like a small aleph kind of moment, in which one could really very justifiably question where is God right now in these moments? Where can I find God when there's so much darkness and so much sadness and so much pain and suffering that has been caused by this disease? And where this all leaves me is first saying that we need to be humble, and second saying that God is perhaps imperceptible in these moments and perhaps more subtly involved in the world. Yet with all of this, life has gone on. Just this week at Beth Shalom, we had a virtual bris. We also had a virtual funeral and a virtual shiva. And all of these experiences have been ones where we have come together as a community, where we have really felt each other's presence virtually. And I know I've been uplifted, and I hope you have been too, by these experiences of building community together, which really is where we should be pouring all of our heart and soul and all of our energy in these moments, is into reaching out to one another, to being there for one another, to joining these opportunities virtually so that we could really feel that we're still part of something. For me, this really helps to combat the uncertainty and really helps to ground me and really helps me feel surrounded by the warm embrace of this amazing community. So I leave you all with that, and I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom. May this be truly a Shabbat of peace, tranquility, and rest, and of course, health. Shabbat Shalom.